Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video we'll look at how to actually convert the Excel file into PDF file. So Excel file is actually a file which contains these. Let me show you application which we will be making here in React.js. So we allow the user to simply upload an Excel file and we'll be converting it to a PDF, and we'll be doing this. So this is actually the application. We have a choose file button and the user will select Excel file. So once they select the Excel file, we'll show this Excel file with live preview in a table like structure, and we have a download PDF button. So if the user clicks the download button, the PDF file will get downloaded. You will see. So now that Excel file that you see has converted to PDF, and we have this tabular structure which contain the Excel data. We have three columns: name, age, country, and two rows. So you can have as many rows as possible inside the Excel file, so which will convert your Excel file into PDF. So here you will simply select whatever Excel file that you are having, you will select it, then it will show you this tabular structure. Then we have download as PDF. So once you click this, you will be able to download Excel file. So now to get started, we are using React.js, and then we are using this open source PDF library, which is PDF-LIB. So with the help of this library, we will carry out the conversion of converting an Excel file to PDF. It's an open source library. So now to get started, we do need to create a brand new React.js project. So I've already created one. And then we need to simply install this package, which is PDF-LIB. We are also using Bootstrap as well, so we'll simply install Bootstrap as well. So just install these two packages, PDF-lib and Bootstrap. So I've already installed these two packages. So what I will do, I will start my development server, npm run dev. So I will write everything from scratch. So we'll have a functional component, and then we'll be importing the Bootstrap. So it is we'll import the CDN. So Bootstrap min.css. So after you do this, we now need to import one other dependency, guys, which is SheetJS. You need to import this package as well from XLS. So XLS package, basically it's offered by SheetJS package, which allows you to read the Excel file. So SheetJS, if you just write, it's the name of the foundation library. So they offer a module which is called as XLS. If you just type this, they offer a npm module that you can install it by using npm i-xls. You can install this library. It is also called as sheetjs.com. So it's used to actually read the content of Excel file. I've already installed it. So now inside your div, we will simply be having a simple input field where we allow the user to simply upload the Excel file. So we'll have this. Inside this, you have a heading which will simply say convert Excel to PDF with table structure. We will have this input field, which input type file. We will only be accepting xls.xls or .xls file, and should be required. And we will give it a bootstrap class of form control margin bottom 4. So if you just refresh your application, you will see this input field added, and we will basically give it a on change attribute. So whenever we actually select a file, this function will execute handle file upload. We will make this custom function handle file upload. We now need to define this function. So handle file upload, e parameter will be automatically be passed, which is the event parameter. So whenever you select your Excel file, now we need to read this Excel file. So now for reading this, the code is pretty simple. Inside this, we will get access to the file, which is e.target.files. So whatever the file selected by the user, this file will be there in this variable. Now we'll be using the file reader API, and inside this we have a function that we can simply say, which is reader dot read as array buffer, and we'll pass the file which is selected. And for the state variable, we do need a state variable to keep track of which Excel file is selected by which Excel file is selected. So Excel data, set Excel data. We will have a use state hook. It will be imported, and the initial value will be empty array. So we declared this variable, state variable, and now inside this we will have an event here. So this file reader API contains an event reader.onload function. So when the file is loaded, this event will fire and will read the actual Excel file using this constructor, which is uint8 array. Inside this will pass the result e.target.result. And now to read the Excel file, use this SheetJS. It contains a function which is read. It will read the actual data, and the type here will be the array. Then we will read the worksheet. So workbook actually contains an object here which is sheets, and here inside square brackets we will say workbook sheet names. Whatever is the sheet name, we will get access to it by using this bracket, and then we will be reading the data, JSON data from the Excel file. There is a method inside SheetJS utils, and there is this method sheet to JSON. So what does method do, guys? It actually converts all the data which is present in the Excel file to JSON, so that we can read this data from this worksheet. And then the second argument is the headers you need to pass, which is header, which is 1. This is actually an object, so here we are passing the header to be 1. And lastly, we need to set the Excel data. So we need to set the Excel data to the JSON data that we receive, like this. So lastly, we are using this state function, and we are setting this Excel variable, set Excel data, to be JSON data that we read. So now what we can do, we can actually convert this Excel data to PDF. So, but before that, we need to have a download button right here after this input tab. We will have basically, first of all, check if the Excel data dot length, if it's greater than 0, then we perfectly know that we can show the download button. So for showing the download button, first of all, we do need to show a live preview of the Excel file which is selected. So Excel preview. So inside the preview, we will have a table tag, and we will actually be giving a class to it of table bordered, and inside table body tag we will have the Excel data. We will map through to all the row index. We will have a table row tag, and we'll give it a key here, row index, and then we will simply map to the row as well, cell index. So here in the table data tag, we will simply give it a key here, which is cell index. So in this way, now if you select your Excel file, you will see a live preview of the Excel file whichever you select in a tabular structure, so that you perfectly know which Excel file that you're converting. So after that, we will actually show a download button so that the user can download the PDF file. So after this table, we will have a button which will simply say download as PDF. Give it a on click attribute. So when we click this button, we will be executing this function handle download PDF. We'll give it a bootstrap class of btn primary, margin. Now we need to actually make this function handle download PDF. So inside this function, we will make this function as async. I think we do need to make this function async. Just make it async function, and then inside this we will be instantiating a new instance of await PDF document. So here PDF document will be imported here from the PDF-LIB library automatically. So this will actually create a new, it contains a function create. It will create a new PDF document, and after that we just need to embed a new page. So PDF doc add page, it's method available in this library to add a new page in the PDF document. So here we need to provide the x coordinate 600 and y coordinate is 800. After we add the page, we need to specify the font settings. For font settings, we have a function which is embed font, and inside this we have some standard fonts which are available inside PDF-LIB. This will be imported from PDF-LIB, and it contains some standard fonts that you can use. One such font is Helvetica. You can use this font, and then we need to set the font size to be 10, and here we need to set the table position settings. How is the positioning and dimensions? For doing that, we just need to declare some variables here, which is cell padding to be 5, cell height to be around 20, and X position to be set to 50, and Y position to be 750, and the table width to be 500. And whatever their Excel data, we'll be using a for each loop. And here we will simply say number of cells, we will say row length. So whatever, how many rows are there in the Excel file, so we'll be calculating the length of it and storing it in num cells variable. And then for the total cell width, we will calculate it by dividing the table total width of the table by number of cells. It's a simple math formula, and then we will loop through each row. For doing this, we will use the for each loop. For each row, we will have cell index, and here we will, whatever is the cell text, we will say whatever is cell, ternary operator. We'll convert the typecast to string so that we can convert this to a string value. Similarly, in order to draw this in the PDF, we will use this function which is page, and it contains these functions that you can draw rectangle, page dot draw rectangle, and here we need to specify the x position plus cell index multiplied by cell width. So we actually calculated this math formula, guys. We just need to copy it, and the y position will be the y position which is there, width will be the cell width, and the height will be the cell height. So after that, we also give it a border color as well. You can give all these settings, RGB 0.75, 0.75, This black color will be given, and just you can see a live preview. So border width will be 1. These are all the settings you can control, and after you do this, we have another page. In order to draw the actual text inside this, we will use this. We will draw the cell text, and then again these positions, x coordinate, y coordinate, size, color, everything. So we'll be copying this. So the color of the text will be white color. The background color that you see is black. These are the standard settings. You can control everything. If you want to change the background color, text color, you can change these values accordingly. So after you do this, we just need to move to the next row position. For moving it, we need to calculate the Y position, and we will subtracting minus is equal to cell height. So this is all in the loop, because if you see, we are running this loop here for each loop. So every time we calculate these settings for each row. So this is inside this for each loop. This is the outer loop. This is the inner loop. This is all running in this loop here. So it will run until all the positions have been calculated and drawn. After this loop is ended, now we can simply save the PDF document. For saving it and downloading it in an attachment, we will convert, use this function PDF doc save a function is there. And now we need to download this. So for that, we will instantiate a new blob instance, pass the PDF bytes, and then the type parameter, which will be application/PDF, and then we'll be downloading it in the browser using the link tag, creating this element dynamically, and then setting the URL, which is url.createObject URL. Here we need to pass blob, and we will set the file name link.download, whatever file name that you want to set, result.pdf. Then you dynamically will be clicking it, link.click. That's all that you need to do, guys, for this application. So if you try to test this application, choose your Excel file. So once you select, click on the download button. I think some error has taken place. It is saying RGB is not defined. So do need to import this, guys. It is part of the PDF-LIB library. So simply import that. So click on the download button. Assignment to constant variable. Just make sure the Y position variable is not constant. So just change from const to let. Don't be constant. Just change these to let. So the variables whose values will change in the later on in the program, just change that from const to let. So I have changed it. Once again, rerun the program. This time it will work. Select that, click on download, and you will see the PDF file has been downloaded, and all your Excel file. If you see, I think I made a mistake, guys, typo mistake. So what I will do, I will copy this code. If you need the full source code, guys, the link is given in the description, so you can check out. I think it was just a typo mistake which was happening, so I will import the bootstrap. So now select the Excel file, click on download. So you will now see it will convert all your Excel data into the PDF document, and the Excel file can be, it totally depends upon you how much size in the Excel file it has. If it has a lot of rows, then it can, now it's have a lot of rows, let's suppose, and now it will look something like this. So it can handle as much rows as possible. So you need to have an Excel file, and then it will convert this into PDF. So this was the tutorial, guys. Thank you very much for watching it. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, and also check out my website freemediatools.com, which contains audio tools, video, and image. So free tools are available, so check out this website as well. So I will be seeing you in the next video.